Nigerian time. Yes, at the Godswill Akpabio Stadium in Uyo. Now, it's a must-win for the Super Eagles if eventually we want to qualify for the World Cup. We did at least something when we at the Amahoro Stadium in Kigali, picking up all maximum points, plus 2 goals in the bag for Super Eagles and also 2 goals in the bag for Victor Osimhen. And now, time again to see if Nigeria can get something once again against the Warriors of Zimbabwe. Now, motivations coming from the camp of the Zimbabwean national team. We'll talk about that particular one because they feel and they know that they will beat the Super Eagles at their own backyard. Well, if they can do it against the Cheetahs of the Republic, led by General, they feel that they can do same. Funny enough, it was the one in business. So these and more we'll be looking at. We'll be looking at on the show this morning. Well, I still remain the Sport Minister on Radio Double Vicky Vic. A lot we'll be looking at this lovely particular one. Some playing out a draw, some winning and trying to seal their place on top of the table. Yes, as usual, let's go for this quick break, and when we return, we'll give you all the nitty gritty coming from Uyo.
Golf, football, basketball, lawn tennis, cricket, volleyball, athletics. It's the mother of all sports show.
It's sports on Eagles Wings with Vicky V weekdays from 8 a.m. with the real sport. Sports on Eagles Wings. Sportstainment at its finest.
We had to call a quick timeout to catch our breath. Whew. Now, back to sports. It's
Eagles 102.3.
Drinic from no kind of range, just put it over the bar.
Glad to know you're still there, and if you are just tuning in at the same time joining us on the show, this is the Tuesday edition of Sport on the Eagles Wing, and I still remain the Sport Minister on Radio Double V Vicky Vic. Okay, a lot on the table this morning. Yes, a lot on the table this morning, and we'll try and do everything possible to make sure that we look at all the games that we go down later today, and at the same time, together, we will, preview the Super Eagles game ahead of this evening. As usual, after watching the first game, what do you think your stance will be on the Super Eagles ahead of today's game? Yes, looking at this evening's game, do you think that Eric Chelle should still retain the same crop of players that played in the first half until the substitutions came in the second half in Kigali? Do you think that Eric Chelle should still stick to the formation he used until he changed it again in the second half? What's your take? Someone said, okay, I like the way Samuel Chukwueze played. Samuel Chukwueze was somehow not playing his regular role. He was coming in as if he was a defender, but a defensive midfielder, but at the same time also pushing towards the attack. These are the games of Chukwueze. But I will leave that to you. We'll share your thoughts on that when I bring you in to the show this morning. Meanwhile, let's give a result of games played yesterday. Looking at the World Cup qualifiers, yes, Namibia and Equatorial Guinea had to settle for a 1-0 draw. Yes, Namibia and Equatorial Guinea. So as it stands, Namibia are in second position and Equatorial Guinea in fourth position. So will Equatorial Guinea or probably Namibia be be going for the playoffs after match day 6. Yes, there's every tendency that they will be going for the playoffs, but we'll have to wait until the end of the campaign. Now, meanwhile, in that same group, Tunisia are on top of the table after beating Malawi 2-0. Now, let's also tell you that Central African Republic played out a goalless draw against the Eagles of Mali. Now, looking at the table of that group, yes, Mali on the verge of not qualifying because they are in third position with 9 points. Well, it's still very much open, and let's see what happens in the remaining games. Meanwhile, Central African Republic lying 5th on the log for the game between Ghana and Madagascar. Yes, that one, yes, that particular one ended 3-0 in favor of the Black Stars of Ghana. Well, Ghana seems to be on the cruise mode. They also want to go back to, or probably return to the World Cup. It was Thomas Partey who opened scoring, assisted by Jordan Ayew, and also Thomas Partey getting the second goal assisted on Ayew, and Kudus also got the third goal assisted by Jordan Ayew. So it's a massive one for the Black Stars of Ghana because they also want to go to the World Cup. Now, looking at that game played yesterday, a pitch invader, yes, an individual who invaded the pitch during Ghana's group game against Chad has been sentenced to 100 days in prison. Now, this is coming from the Ghana Football Association. I will say good one there for the GFA. Any fans that erred should be punished. Still looking at the other one, let's tell you that Burkina Faso defeated Guinea-Bissau about 2-1. Meanwhile, Liberia defeated Sao Tome and Principe about 2-1 also. Looking at that table after the round of 6, Liberia still struggling and anything is still possible. Can they topple Namibia when they mix in the next round? Well, the team that has been distributing palliative, distributing points in that particular group is Sao Tome and Principe because they lie bottom of the log. Meanwhile, let's also tell you that Ethiopia defeated Djibouti by 6-1, the highest scoreline for the evening. Now, looking at the table, Ethiopia, well, not too close to qualifying, but at least getting that maximum goal that they need. Yes, 6-1 against Djibouti. Meanwhile, it is Match Day Live beginning from 5 p.m. Yes, a lot of 5 p.m. games will go down later today. Angola will take on Cape Verde. Benin Republic will be up against South Africa. Nigeria will take on Zimbabwe. Rwanda will be up against Lesotho. The Cranes of Uganda will take on Guinea. Botswana will slug it out with Somalia. Burundi will be up against Chelle. This is 8 p.m. Cameroon will take on Libya. Egypt will welcome Sierra Leone. Sudan will take on South Sudan. Yes, their next door neighbor. Algeria will also welcome Mozambique. Chad will travel to Comoros to take on that team. That will be precisely at about 10 p.m. Mauritania will take on DR Congo, also 10 p.m. Senegal and Togo will slug it out, also 10 p.m. Then Morocco, to put icing on the cake for the matches today, will be Morocco up against Tanzania, and that game will go down precisely at about 10:30 p.m. Okay, those are the games that we go down later today. But our focus, yes, our focus will be on the Super Eagles game as they tend to make it 2 out of 2 and getting 6 points out of 2 games. Is it possible? Because the way it is going, everyone seems to be talking tough. But with the performance of the Super Eagles in the last game, Amahoro Stadium in Kigali, well, everyone seems to be very optimistic, but some fans will say lower your expectations, don't get too high with the way the team is bubbling. Let's go straight to that game, both in the camp of the Super Eagles of Nigeria and also the camps of the Warriors of Zimbabwe.
Say, let the road for Super Eagles. Say, Super Eagles all the way.
Yes, I'm clear the road for Super Eagles. Clear the road for the team led by Eric Sako Chelle. Clear the road for William Chus Ekong. Clear the road for Victor Osimhen. Clear the road for Ademola Lookman, Africa's best. Clear the road for the other Super Eagles players who will file out later this evening, precisely at about 5 p.m. at the Godswill Akpabio Stadium in Uyo. Talking about that game that we go down later this evening, let's tell you that the Akwa Ibom State Governor, in the person of Umar Eno, has purchased 30,000 tickets for football fans and supporters ahead of the clash later this evening against Zimbabwe. Now the move is to mobilize support for the Super Eagles crucial game and crucial encounter that we go down later this evening. Now the three-time African champions will host the Warriors at the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium in today, Tuesday. Now the Super Eagles have played all their previous home games, probably home qualifiers, on the same ground. Now Eric Chelle's side will be looking to record their second win in the qualifiers following the loss last Friday 2-0 victory over the Amavubis of Rwanda in Kigali. Now the clash, like I said earlier, will go down precisely at about 5 p.m.
For Super Eagles, say, let the road for Super Eagles. Say, Super Eagles all the way. Green, white, green are the color. Let the road.
Meanwhile, we have Eric Chelle on the show this morning. Let's share his thoughts ahead of that game. Talking about Eric Chelle. Well, looking at him, he seems to be more focused. Yes, talking about Eric Chelle speaking and giving hopes to Nigeria that we can get something out of the game later today. But meanwhile, like I said, we'll see how we can fix and hear the voice of Eric Sekoshel.
It was just one game, so we do the job. I said I was happy for my player. I was very happy for the country, but this is just one game. So after the game, I said we need to be focused on the second game, the most important one. I'm proud of my player, what they do in Rwanda. It was very difficult, but they made the job. So we worked yesterday, we made a good training session, so we need to go again to the pitch to prepare game tomorrow. It will be not easy because Zimbabwe is a good team, there's good player, there's good coach. This coach has a good game project, so we need to be focused on our team, do the job tomorrow.
Okay, good. William.
Okay, that was Eric Chelle. Seems to be calm when he speaks. And we also see him on the field of play, especially when I was looking at him at the game against Rwanda. He sat and he squatted by the touchline and he was just watching the players, seeing what they do. Once in a while he screams and so on. And he actually speaks calmly. Is that his real voice or that's his real person? Well, but let's hear William Chus Ekong, captain of the Super Eagles.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm very happy to see all of you here again. Yeah, the game against Rwanda now is something in the past. So just to touch on that very briefly, I think we were very happy with our start. But now we're focused 100% on the game tomorrow against Zimbabwe. As we've learned over the years, there's no such thing as an easy game in Africa for qualifications. They are very motivated as well, from what we understand. But yeah, we have and know that being here in Uyo is an advantage for us. So we are preparing to continue the work that we did in the last week. But we have a big job at hand. and everyone is taking it very serious. And yeah, like the coach said, we're just very much looking forward to the game tomorrow and rising to the occasion again. And for us, the only thing that will count in the end is to win the game.
Rising up to the occasion. That's the keyword I got from William Ekong. Rising up to the occasion. They must rise up to that occasion. Now, who will be at the center of the affairs? Yes, looking at the officials. Yes, CAF already released the name of the officials for the game between Nigeria and Zimbabwe. Now, let's tell you that the Confederation of African Football has named the match officials that will handle the Nigerian versus Zimbabwe match day 6 encounter. Now, let's tell that Super Eagles will host the Zimbabwe. Yes, we all know that 5 p.m. later today. Now, to this end, the listed, CAF has listed the officiating Troy Sege Mogus Teklu. Yes, I'm talking about Sege Mogus Teklu. We also have Michael Yobel and Samuel Mengish Sirak. Now, the Eritrean referee Teklu Mogus Sega will be at the center with when the Super Eagles clash against Zimbabwe. Now, the match will be the third in the 2026 World Cup qualifiers that Sega will be officiating. So we have an Eritrean coach, yes, Eritrean coach, probably referee, not coach, referee in the person of Teklu Mogos Segi. Yes, Teklu Mogos Segi. He will be the center referee for the game today. Then also tell you that Michael Eyobel will be the AR1, that's the assistant referee 1, and Samuel Megis Sirak will be the assistant referee 2, that is AR2. Now, like I said, this is with his third game officiating. Yes, he officiated the game between Benin Republic and Benin Republic and Lesotho. That was a goalless draw, and he also officiated the game between Mozambique and Somalia. Yes, he officiated that game. Now, years back, he officiated Enugu Rangers beating a club Bantu 2-1 in the CAF Confederations Cup. So he's a familiar referee familiar with Nigerian players and also familiar on Nigerian soil. So let's see how it pans out with that game today. Meanwhile, let's go straight into the camp of the Bafana of South Africa. Well, the coach, Devano, the guy is fuming. And you'll be wondering, why is he fuming now? After all, you guys are on top of the table. Yes, Bafana head coach Hugo Bruce has expressed his disappointment that his players were not able to train at match day venue on Monday as per FIFA rules before Tuesday's game against Benin Republic at the Felix Houphouët-Boigny Stadium in Abidjan. Now, the reason is that the State Felix Houphouët-Boigny Stadium hosted another World Cup qualifiers between Côte d'Ivoire and Gambia on Monday night. Meanwhile, Bafana and Benin Republic could not train there on Monday. Now, Bafana top Group C with 10 points, and we hope for a win against second place, that is 8 points, talking about Benin Republic. Now, the coach, who seems not to be happy, said, I have to tell you, I am not satisfied with the decision. We can't have a pre-match training in the stadium where the game takes place, Bruce said via a South African Football Association press release. Now, this is a FIFA rule that every team has the right to have a preliminary training of 60 minutes in the stadium where you play before the game. Now, I understand it became, I understand this because there is another game, but this is bad when people who make rules don't follow the rules.
Because we got system lesson.
Well, Hugo Bruce seems to be on fire. the guy is seriously angry. Well, because he wants to grab all 3 points. But meanwhile, let's go straight to the camp of Zimbabwe. Talking about the Warriors. Now, this one has been exposed. Let's tell you that one with $150,000 doled out to the Warriors of Zimbabwe for the team to, yes, they were motivated with $150,000 to beat the Super Eagles at the Godswill Akpabio Stadium in Uyo. Now, each players will also be given $1,500 if the mission is possible. Now, it was gathered that the Zimbabwean wealthy man whose mother is a South African and based in South Africa is the brain behind the $1,500 per player for the Warriors to humiliate the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Now, according to this revelation, a Benenoir who decided to stay anonymity has revealed that the Zimbabwean whose mother is South African wants Bafana to qualify for the World Cup. Now, he was also instrumental when he doled out $1,500 for the same Zimbabwean team to beat Benin Republic, but that game came out to be a draw, which was still okay for him being the man at the center of affairs, knowing well that he wanted South Africa to qualify for the World Cup. Everybody is fighting. They want to qualify for the World Cup. $1,500 extra if it is possible for them to beat the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Now, the remaining games, South Africa will play Nigeria in South Africa. They will play Lesotho in South Africa. They will play Rwanda in South Africa. They are doing everything possible, including the Akpalakpala, to make sure that they qualify. Okay, let's see how we can share your thoughts this morning. What's your contributions this morning?
Super Eagles, let the road for Super Eagles. Super Eagles all the way.
09073530044 or 09087668888 or 09097054450. That's his SMS and WhatsApp. You can also just take a dive to our Facebook page and also our YouTube channel. Like the page, follow the page, drop a comment. I will give voices to those messages in the course of the show. What's your take ahead of that game later this evening? Should Eric Chelle stick with the same crop of players that found out in the opening 45 minutes? Should he still stick with of play he played against Rwanda in the first 45 minutes and even the second half? But let's see, with what you have observed, let's see how you can also put your words for Eric Chelle. Okay, without wasting more time, hello to you, good morning. Okay, please call me back.
We are ready for the World Cup.
Yes, so we are indeed ready for the World Cup.
For the World Cup. Go.
Okay, hello to you, good morning. Hello, good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, good morning this morning, Savi. Congratulations to Super Eagles for beating Rwanda 2-0. They have the Warriors of Zimbabwe to play. And remember, you have to be a Hulk Hogan or Shawn Michael to defeat the Warriors. And I know Super Eagles will put up such a fight. I wish them all the best. My regards to everyone listening to you this morning. Bonjour, mon ami Victor, Ify Biscuit, Olodudu, Lorenzo de Capinto, all the way from Kubwa. Hello to you, good morning.
Good morning, this morning.
Morning to you, Ify Biscuit. How are you doing this morning?
Confirm, my brother. How was the night, sir?
My night was good.
Okay, I'm here enjoying your show.
Thank you.
Just 2 seconds. Let me greet my people. I don't hear from Lorenzo Capito this morning. I myself, I'm here telling him all of the I'm Motoha, Aja. So let me stop for here. And then ambassador. My brother, don't be surprised. We are good. We are good to go, sir.
Okay, let's go there quickly.
Sorry, yesterday I'm not around. I did not hear from you people yesterday. And let me just start from last game we played against Rwanda on Friday. Just like when I asking us how the information, and I say 4-3-2 information, and we'll see maybe stand there. Any game that come, any ball that come there, he will score. And thank God he get 2 goals for that game. Last time he has issue with our former coach. Many people say let them explain him, let him not come national team. I people say what is it? If today no good, tomorrow will good. Last time if there's one issue, everybody say let him not play national team again. And Osimhen is without Osimhen, I don't think we can do anything. But he's now the man of the match in the national team. So I want our coach, our new coach, let him play this same information. I did not watch the game because by that time I'm seeing my own
market.
Yes, I'm seeing the market about that. So let him still play that information so that we can still get more 3 points today. Last time I said even though the game goes tough, highest 2-1 or 2-0, I'll still get 2-0 for that game. So let me put it there. I greet everybody. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. I truly appreciate you. Ify Bisikiti. Meanwhile, let's take this voice note from Destiny. Bonjour, Vicky Vic. I hope you have arrived in Uyo. Today is a match day live. Please, I want Nigeria to do justice to me. Yes, by demolishing Zimbabwe, my country was unable to win them. For today, I wish Rwanda to drop point and Nigeria to win so that Nigeria can clamp to second position because I am not seeing Guerrero and his boys win in South Africa. So better Nigeria secure 3 points and let's go all out at the Godswill Akpabio Stadium.
We are ready for the World Cup.
Thank you very much, Destiny.
World Cup.
About you guys, you just have to be patient. Yes, be patient. Just keep those messages coming in. For the calls, you just have to hold on. Let me pay some bills. And when I return back, I'll definitely return back to the phone line. Then I'll give you all the top stories that I'm still tracking when it comes to sport. I still remember Sport Minister Radio, Vicky Vic, and I'll be right back.
Offense to the commercials. It's just that we want to see other audio.
Eagles 102.3.
Hello, Nigeria. Hello, Africa. Do you want to work in the healthcare sector? Do you want to be a trained, certified nursing assistant, medical assistant, or caregiver? If yes, then register to enroll for Push Africa's 1-year diploma in certified assistance training happening at the African University College of Science and Technology, Abuja. Targeted trainees are unemployed graduates, O-level or ordinary diploma graduates, or anyone interested in working as a support worker in the healthcare sector. For details, log on to www.pushafrica.org or WhatsApp 080-550-45801, 080-339-42015. For registration, pick up application form at our partner radio stations or visit the reception at the African University of Science and Technology, Abuja.
We had to call a quick timeout to catch our breath. Whew. Now, back to sports. It's
Eagles 102.3.
Trinic from no kind of range just put it over the bar.
Okay. Welcome to the second 45 minutes of the show. 8:32 a.m. in the studio, and we're still looking at the Super Eagles game that we go down later today. Well, not only the Super Eagles game, let's also tell you that the game involving South Africa and Benin Republic will also go down. That will also be a crucial game. Now, many will be hoping that both teams will looking at the game between Benin Republic and South Africa. Now in the last give you the result. Yes, looking last meeting, Africa defeated the Benin Republic 2-1 in South Africa. Yes, I'm looking at it today. Meanwhile, the Benin Republic have been very good games. They've drawn 4 and Togo. Now they drew against Zimbabwe, drew against Libya, drew against Nigeria, drew against Togo. Then for South Africa, they've had an impressive one this year. Yes, in the last 5 games, they won 4 and drew 1. They defeated Lesotho a couple of days back, 2-0. They defeated Egypt 3-1. They drew against Egypt 1-0. They defeated South Sudan 3-0, and they defeated the Cranes of Uganda 2-0. So South Africa are on fire. Will be on the Super Eagles game. Let's also tell you that Rwanda will play Lesotho today, and believing that Rwanda can't beat Lesotho, or Lesotho will beat Rwanda, or it will be a draw. Only time will tell. 090753044. Hello to you. Good evening. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Anybody home? Guess not ready for me this morning. Back to the WhatsApp portal, and I have this one from Adeniyi Elisha. Well, it's good to have you on the show, Adeniyi. How you doing? Vicky. All the advantage with South Africa to qualify, because I think all the remaining South African games, even today's game with Benin Republic, are in South Africa. No. Today's game is in Côte d'Ivoire, not South Africa. Today's game against South Africa against Benin Republic is in Côte d'Ivoire, the Felix Houphouët-Boigny Stadium. Eagles had blown the qualifications away by not starting very well and early. Okay, thank you very much, Adeni Elisha. We are still hopeful. Hello to you. Good morning. Good morning to you, Dr. Udele. How are you doing this morning?
The big shark behind the microphone.
Let's go there.
I did it totally this morning.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is the man, the only original doctor in the whole worldwide. Any other doctor.
Easy.
My brother.
Okay, let's go there quickly.
Yeah, my brother, that's not part of Super Eagles today. I think they go away to Rwanda. They say the family Nigeria never win. But that day, we let them they know that the difference between man and mango. And we'll get the for 2 goals and a clean sheet. And today, for our home here, I think we need to do the right thing. Get score many goals as we can score and move on to permanent side. So for me, I know it's anything less than
now victory.
Like a 3 to 4 goals today. Yes, victory. Because when did you go play that day? Where did they play them? First time, they play together. They come back, they allowed them to equalize. So that was the for our government today. So for me, I think I want Nigeria to go there all round and make sure that today we celebrate and
okay. Thank you very much. God bless you too, Dr. Odele. Dan, I think I just saw your missed call, so please call me back. And indeed, he just did. Hello to you. Good morning, Dan, Ambassador.
The BKV, the spokesman on the radio.
Good morning to you.
Morning, sir. The Super Eagle. Clear road for Super Eagle.
Yes, sir.
Clear road for Super Eagle. Today, Super Eagle go to purchase 3 points.
Yes, sir.
3-1 is the scoreline today. No matter what they say, they are prepared. They don't win their mind for their home. Now for Super Eagle, now for Nigeria, now they get past to say they will go to win us. That's not what will happen. The killer squad that Nigeria gets now, no fear anybody. Anywhere we are going to do that to today. Nobody, we have the confidence that Nigeria will go to win this match. In the life of a similar days, the record we are going to hear today. This, VKB.
Yes.
3-2, 3-1.
3-2, 3-1.
They come out from that place. They know that our defense will be balanced.
Okay.
We get the squad that do the damage tonight. We know the change. Congratulations to Super Eagles this morning.
Okay, big congratulations.
Very much, sir.
Thank you very much, Dan Ambassador. Okay.
Yes.
Sorry, I have to let you go there. Hello to you. Good morning.
Sports time. Good morning.
Good morning to you, Sport G.
How are you? How are you? Nice now.
My night day. Thank Baba God.
Today na the day.
Na so.
Zimbabwe go see negative things in you. You know the Liberia don't go do the same thing when they do to Super Eagles to Sudan. We say they don't allow them.
Yeah, I saw that story for Benani.
We go to tell them. Some people go to start to follow football. Go to talk different things. As you say like this now, some news go come out from Old Trafford. You go know who is wrong. The media must not come and tell you this person, this is something before you know the truth. 85% of something will happen now in everybody camp. I know because of the treatment I have since when I was born. Both football and go any other thing. Nigeria respect outsider. It's only Nigeria professional football that home team don't like away team. Any other team minus Nigeria league. If you know as the day like this, if I come to a village, they go like say your land give you for village than you. Now so Nigeria they like outsiders more than insiders. So how you go tell me that Nigeria will treat the them first that is not possible.
Okay.
That is why my father will always tell me that first character no they hide before 2-3 years. First you go see repeater. Thank God so they don't repeat that for another country. Today na the day, brother. I want change it so I just want one change now. We're gonna make things good for Nigeria because I know so Nigeria will win them. Then now how many would they try to know? I want Samuel Chukwueze to be on the bench. And Samuel Chukwueze to be on the bench. And this guy, Onyedika that is playing for Club Brugge should come to the midfield. Should come to the midfield. So that Didi should get the freedom of buzzing the midfield. And Samuel Chukwueze should go. Moses Simon should go back to that flag of where they are taking Chukwueze away from. You know, Moses Simon played the last game in the midfield.
Yeah.
I want him to go back to Chukwueze wing, so that they will bring this guy on the midfield. This Club Brugge guy now, Onyedika in the midfield.
Okay, quickly.
To make sense. And thank God that Thomas Tuchel is teaching Enzo Maresca.
Okay. We are not looking at Tuchel today, so let's just leave Tuchel aside and we'll talk about Tuchel. Thank you very much, Sport G. Truly appreciate you. Yes, let's take this one. Hello to you. Good morning.
Hello, the Vicky V.
Morning to you, my brother. Name where you calling from?
Good morning. This is Monday Man you calling you for Otako.
Okay, Monday Man you. Let's go there, Monday Man you.
Well, good morning, sir. How was the night, sir?
My night was good. Thanks for asking.
Vicky V.
Sir?
3 points, Dolly. 3 points or nothing. We want Chelle to stick with the formation that he used last week. I swear, 3 points, Osimhen 2 goals. Adebola Lukman 1 goal. Today's game. Vicky V.
Yeah.
I will call you back tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll give you the phone line.
Nah, so thank you very much, Monday, you go on nothing else. Okay, let's tell you the teams that have already qualified for the World Cup. Yes, some teams have already qualified for the World Cup while we are still battling. And let's tell you that the United States have already qualified for the World Cup as host of the tournament. Mexico have also qualified for the World Cup as host of the tournament. Canada has also qualified for the World Cup as host of the tournament. Japan also have qualified for the World Cup. They qualified from the Asian Football Federation or probably Asian Football Confederation. Let's also tell you that New Zealand have also qualified for the World Cup as Oceania champions. Let's see if we can go straight to okay, let's take this call before I go to our WhatsApp page. Hello to you, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay, not ready for me. Okay, let's take this voice note. It came in very, very early. Good morning to you.
BKB, good morning.
Abakar Manu.
Good. Yeah, this is Abakar Manu. I'm sending this message from Giri inside of Trafford.
Okay.
Let me say a big congratulations to our national team for the game they played against Rwanda. It was quite impressive. I'm so happy they got the victory. Now they scored the 3 points. We are looking forward to the next game, which is going to be today. And also that maximum 3 points is ours.
It's ours.
We really need it. So they should do all their best to make sure they get that victory for us. We'll be glad to have that 3 points because anything, I said this anything less than 6 points after the 2 games, I would be disappointed. So now they have already given us one, remain one. Hopefully, at the end, we see them getting the maximum 3 points against Zimbabwe. The debate between Nigeria, Rwanda, I was scared, honestly. Why? Because this same Rwanda, they came here in the presence of our fans. They beat us 2-1 some months ago. I mean, last year, I think.
Yeah.
So with that, I was scared, honestly, looking at that result. But at the end, we were able to come out victorious with a clean sheet. So it's a good one. Now they should try and get this maximum 3 points for us. We really need it. Anything less than that 6 points out of the 2 games, I said I will be disappointed. I wish them the very best. Hopefully at the end, we're going to get the 6 points. Thank you so much. I wish them the best.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. And let's hear from Wale. Good morning to you, Wale.
Good morning, Double B.
Yeah.
How you there?
Good.
Wale Mari for Buhari. Nigeria probably will go win 3-0 today. Osima will score 2. Victor Boni says he will score 1. Up Nigeria.
Up Nigeria. Good night. And let's take this one also into you.
Vic.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Frayo.
This is Frayo of God, aka Brigade Worldwide from Gwagwalada. Vic. 3 points is our own today.
Of course.
Good morning to all Baka fans. I pray quick recovery for Lewandowski and Pau Kubasi. Lorenzo de Capito, Oyoki Denyo, Vic, you are blessed.
You are blessed, my brother. Okay, good morning, Sport Minister, Sport Prophet. I am in Nasarawa State. I order Super Eagles to double effort in today's game. I hope the Eagles will play as a team, stay in one spirit, and I commend our own Osime for his performance in the last game. However, ascribing the victory to Osime only, saying without him, Eagles would have lost the game it's a bad statement. That victory is for all the players who work so hard, especially in the first half. It's also victory for all Nigerians who love football. I'm predicting 4-2 today. Thank you very much, Atekembe. Let's take this call before I talk back to the phone lines. Hello to you, good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to you and good morning to you.
The big shark behind the microphone.
Okay, Dr. Odele, you have 30 seconds and it's already counting.
Yeah, God bless you this morning.
Bless you too.
Yeah, this is your member, Dr. Odele. They need to market the place of market another. Yeah, my brother. I think if it's somebody tell me that it is Melody, well, how many matches do you play with Melody? Yeah? We draw 3. We lost 1. Abi? I say, why was not around? We play 4 matches, Abi?
Yes.
We draw 3, we lost 1.
We lost 1.
And where is around? The Eagles are flying. So for me, my brother, we need to do that thing so that we continue to move forward. I hear me?
Yes.
And tell, that another big good idea. I hear me? We don't know to hear a lot of cowboys, a lot of cowgirls. I hear me?
Yes, sir.
We're talking about Nigeria here. You carry potato,
That's why I hot out. That's why I hot out. Okay. Thank you very much.
I don't want to hear that again.
We don't want to hear it. Thank you very much. Stick to the topic. Thank you very much. And this one is from Godia Haruna. Good morning. I think Nigeria still have a chance of qualifying if probably we can win all our remaining matches. Today, I believe Super Eagles will take the day victorious for South Africa. They will drop points today against Benin Republic. Nigeria all the way. Haruna is my name. And this one is from Pastor Bassi. Good morning to you, Pastor Bassi.
Good morning.
Yep.
How are you doing?
Good.
Oh, we are good. This is Pastor Bassi, the Chelsea legend. Okay. What I wanted to say is that Super Eagles, they should try and then use Iwobi in his own wing. And the wing that he's playing in Fulham. They should use him there. I think he will do better in that wing, not in the midfield there. And also, I want Onyedika to come in place of someone like Ndidi or any other person so that the midfield will be stabilized.
Okay.
Because last week when they played, the midfield was totally collapsed. It was when they now introduced all those guys in second half that the midfield now stabilized. I don't want all those guys to penetrate midfields anyhow. So they should do something about the midfield. But as for my attack and then my defense, I'm confident. I have confidence in Kong and then I have confidence in Osimhen to lead the attack. That's my submission. Have a lovely day.
Thank you very much, Pastor Bassi. I believe if you can still return back this message by answering this question, do you actually think that the midfield collapsed or it was just a game plan of Eric Chelle? Yes, do you think that the midfield collapsed? Because I actually sat down and watched that game. Yes, in as much as the Amavubis were dominating, I think to me it looks like Eric Chelle's game plan. Then immediately and he reverted to another formation. Hopefully, I want to hear from you, Pastor Bassi. And let's take his voice note. Good morning to you.
The man them call.
Yes.
What they call them? Is this Zimbabwe girl or Zimbabwe? See, they will tend to Zimbabwe girls today. If they like, you know the meaning of Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe is cheating for our language. My say our language. So if they like, they should be Zimbabwe girls, not Zimbabwe boys or Zimbabwe woman. Today they will collect it. Whether it's Zimbabwe or Zimbabwe man, they will collect today. Tell them, even though they like, they should sell the country and give their players the money. We will beat them today. I'm telling you, I don't like this international level, but Zimbabwe girls or Zimbabwe or Zimbabwe man, they will collect today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Beckham. Truly appreciate another voice note.
Sport Minister on radio.
Morning to you.
Long time. My name is Good Luck Chelle from Guarimpa.
Good luck.
I want to say very good morning to you once again and a job well done. Actually, for a wet job well done, Nigeria Super Eagles has been doing on the last match was also fantastic. So commendable, and they proved a wonderful performance, and it was very incredible. And anyhow, how the team is just play, it's a game that everybody is looking onto. We need a win. We need to do that, and this 3 point of today will mean a lot to us, and it take us go a long way on this day, a walk of qualifications. I think if the coach is going to be, I think it's only 2 changes if he can make for today. I think let him drop Alex Iwobi and let him drop Chukwueze. Those 2 guys. They really perform poor in their last game, even though people were giving this good that they played in out of position, but actually they play very poor football. Last match that we play. What for the rest? Kudos to them, and let them bring that spirit of win mentality back again today. Super Eagles. Thank you.
Thank you very much, good luck. Okay, I appreciate everyone checking up on me this morning. Ojo Kimi, is it Kibu Menegba? Okay, Ojo Kibu Menegba. No kill me. Because they should beat the Warriors, Lorenzo Di Capinto, and okay, Pastor Bassi just replied me back.
Okay, Vicky, concerning your question, I think the midfield actually collapsed. It wasn't a game plan because although the game plan was to attack, but along the line, when they were not, the attack was not, the midfield were not actually supporting the strikers. You know, everything now boils down to the midfield. And then when those guys see that wingers are doing their work, they couldn't penetrate through the wing, so they now shifted the focus to the midfield. And then that was when they started dominating and then taking down our midfielders and then creating. In fact, we were lucky not to even concede that time. I think it wasn't a game plan. A midfield actually collapsed because Didi already, we know Didi is not that Didi that we used to know before, and he will be playing in that midfield and playing in that position. It wasn't helping, you know. They were just and you know as well the weather was harsh that day. The weather was very hot.
Weather was very hot. I have to hush you there now. Thank you very much, Pastor Bassi, for replying me. Meanwhile, let's go straight to our Facebook page. Also, Francis Inamani, listening live from Amagunze in Enugu State. Good morning, Vicky Vic. Wishing our dear Super Eagles the best of luck as they engage the Warriors of Zimbabwe today. Okay, if I can squeeze in this call for 30 seconds. Hello to you. Good morning.
Good morning, Vicky.
Okay, good morning to you, Rita. It's good to have you on the show this morning.
Yeah, I just called to wish our Super Eagles good luck today.
Okay.
And again, what I want to say is that let our coach not change that formation that he used last time. Let him just repeat it. You know what he did? He later changed formation at the ending. So if he can do it like that, maybe he see that things are not working well and he can change formation. But that is what he started before. And again, he will be, everybody know that he will be tried, he will be improved. It's not like he will be before. So let him use everybody now because they are really hungry to do something now. So that is
Thank you very much. Truly appreciate you.
Well, they are going to play 4-0 today.
4-0! Oh!
To score us. I want a clean sheet.
Clean sheet. Thank you very much, Rita. And this is where I draw the cards on the show this morning. Massive thanks to Lorenzo Di Capinto, Ify Biscuit, and Destiny, Adeni Elisha, Dr. Odela, Dan Ambassador, Sport General, Monday Manu, Abakar Manu, Wale Frayo, Tekembe, Haruna Gudia, Pastor Bassi, Beckham, good luck, Francis, and Rita wrapping up the show this morning. Yes, I'm with the calls. On the flip side, Mayudi will be taking you through from 9 to 10 a.m. and beyond 10 a.m. Say a word of prayers for the Super Eagles. If you can go to Uyo, please go to Uyo and check them up. As Chidi Mendes for Minister on Radio, WVVKV. Send somebody close to you and not far away. You are blessed. Do have yourself a wonderful day ahead as I leave you in the hands of Swimming Academy.
Good day. My name is Roslyn Obechi, MD and owner of Albine Swim Academy. Albine Swim Academy is Nigeria's first indoor heated swim academy